Hey guys, what's up? Bob here. Welcome to a new Pokemon League thing. And you guys are probably wondering, what happened to the other thing, the draft tournament? Well, let me tell you about this. I lost. I didn't do so hot. I lost in pool play. I won one game. I won the first one. Then the second one I lost. And then the third one I lost. And that was a close one, I think. But, yeah, it didn't go so hot. And unfortunately, right after I had those games, Showdown died, and all the replays got deleted. So I can't even show you how I lost. I'm a little upset about it, because I was hoping that would be content for my channel, but it's not. But anyway, I joined this other league. It's called the IPA. Yes, that is right. Pokemon A. I don't know what any of the letters stand for. Probably says it on the thing. Let's see what the homepage says. International Pokemon Association. Good old Pokemon Association. Oh, the logo is pretty cool. It's got like a Dedenne, so that's neat. I don't know if these like mean anything. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, draft team overview. I'm over here. I was the wheel pick. I was the 16th pick of the Minior roster. So that's the bottom layer here. Go Minior! Woo! That's for the rookie teams and whatnot. So let me tell you about this stuff. I basically had the wheel pick, so it went like left to right, then right to left, and like, you know, over and over, that kind of in that way. I don't think I got sniped in this one. No, I did get sniped once, but I got some awesome Pokemon, and I'm super happy about it. So first round, Excadrill. Second round, and this was kind of the same set of picks. Hoopa Unbound. Holy cow, that's a big mon. I saved it for the second round, because I really wanted Excadrill. He was always my number one plan. So, yeah, Hoopa Unbound, no. Bob Hoskins. Hoopa Unbound is a beast, and I'm going to use him a lot. So I was like, well, now that I've got this thing, I did not expect this thing to go, like, you know, to last all the way to me. So as soon as he got to me, I was like, well, having that. And then I was like, well, I might as well just draft Galvantula next. So I did that. And I was like, well, let's get Primarina because it's fairy and stuff. And then I actually managed to pick up Mega Venusaur round 5. And there's a story for that. So, basically, this guy, he was a substitute. The guy who was in this slot, he drafted like 3 rounds. I think he drafted 4 rounds worth of... No, yeah, it was 3 rounds worth of stuff. On round 4, he quit. Or something. I don't know, he left. And... so they brought in this dude, and he's like, hey, can I switch out the Mega Venusaur? I want something different. And he, like, switched it for, like, a Coco. And then everybody else already pretty much had their Megas, or had something of the same type. So, it just kind of ended up coming back, and I was like, having that. So, as soon as it got back to me, I was like, Mega Venusaur for me. I also drafted Licky Licky, the same kind of set. Round 6 Licky Licky. The reason for that is it gets Wish and stuff. So then I drafted Noivern, Avalugg, Thundee, my boy. So I've got actually like a couple of really gnarly attacking mods. Like between Hoopa and Thundee, I've got some pretty gnarly attacking stats, especially on the special side. Then we drafted Turtonator, who's pretty cool, Dusclops, and Luminion. Luminion gets Defog and U-turn and stuff, so I wanted it. And it's my boy Patrick's favorite guy. So, well, I don't think it's his... I don't know if it's his favorite, but it's his mascot, so, you know, that's cool. So the Philly Shuckles, that is our look for this season. And we had a game. We had a game, guys. It was a cool one. So, the game that we had, the game that we played, this game that we play. It was against Sketchy, the guy who dropped Mega Venusaur. He ended up picking up Serperior, which I think he thought would be like the best mon ever. Well, will he be right? We'll have to find out. So, looking at teams, I brought Noivern, I brought Hoopa, as you do. I brought Galvantula to go with the Hoopa, as you do. I brought a Excadrill, I forget what set it was. I brought Mega Venusaur with lots of special attack, because that's my jam. I brought Thundee because this team is honestly something I would be like, oh yeah, I bring that to OU. Like, this is a UU team, right? More or less. This is an OU team. I'm OU. I'm gonna crush him. Now, yeah, he's got some pretty cool mons, but he didn't bring his Mega, so that was cool. He did bring Silvally, and I was like, oh man, wonder what set this will be. Could be anything. Could be anything, guys. but I figured it might be a Z-Mon and like a Z parting shot. I know that's pretty good. So here's the thing. We had some difficulties scheduling. A lot of difficulties scheduling, actually. And I ended up having to play him while I was at work. Don't tell anyone. But yeah, I had to switch all my teams over to mobile, and I might have lost my EVs. I might have lost a couple of EVs. And you might see that come into play. And so if you're wondering why some things happen the way they happen, well, you know, sometimes things just happen. So let's go ahead and see what happens. I was prepared for not having EVs as like a potential thing that could happen. So anyway, I lead with Noivern. He leads with Sylve. Sylve is obviously probably just going to parting shot. He's faster though, which shows me that he is either scarfed or I have no EVs at all, or both. So I U-turn, which is actually ideal because since he's faster, I can pretty much shake the effects of that parting shot for free. Mandibuzz is in. He's not staying, and he's going into what's it called? The Seismitoad. So I would take that opportunity to bring in Venusaur and get my Digivolved up. I go Sludge Bomb because I'm gonna nuke something. I don't care. So Arcanine comes in, does not take that well. So I figured he'd switch here, so I'm going to go ahead and swap out right on into Noivern. I forget why, but I can't do anything to Mandibuzz. By the way, the Noivern is Specs in theory, so I have not yet used my Specs. But anyway, he goes Mandy, he goes Tailwind. I'm like, uh-oh, that's probably bad. So I'm just going to go ahead and set up some webs and just have them. That was my plan. And in comes Arcanine. Now, unfortunately for me, Arcanine is going to kill Magalv because he's fast and stuff, and it doesn't actually get him. So he is a Life Orb Arcanine. I kind of thought he just was taking recoil there. I didn't notice it because I was on mobile and everything was all glitchy. But anyway, I'm gonna go into Noivern because that's my best hope of taking one of those hits. And yeah, time to U-turn. Like I said, I'm Specs, so I'm locked into it. I could drop a Draco, but what's his face? His crow thing is, his vulture thing. Yeah, that's not gonna take anything from that. So I'm gonna go into Thundy. I don't know why. This is a bad idea. Thundy does not take that well, and here I was like, okay, I'm probably gonna be faster because I've got EVs, and then I don't have EVs, and I set up a nasty plot and die. So that was stupid. Yeah, that was a bad idea on my part. So yeah, don't do that. Pro tip. So in comes Hoopa. It's Hoopa time. I'm gonna set up a sub. That's what I do. I have sub on Hoopa, and I figure that would be a good idea. So now I Thunderbolt. He's gonna go ahead and I think he sets up another Tailwind here. That's probably a good idea. Now here he makes an interesting play. I guess it's the right play, but I don't know. I don't think I would have bothered with it. I think I would have just tried to break the sub. But he goes Defog, gets rid of my webs, and loses his Mandibuzz, which is probably bad for him. I don't know, maybe it's not. But Seismitoad's going to come in. It's going to take a pretty good chunk from the Psyshock. So that's good to know. Now, it's kind of like a, I don't really know what my role will be. It's not a guaranteed kill on this thing, and I kind of want it gone, and I kind of want my Hoopa healthy. I don't want to be taking some sort of Earthquake. So I go Venu. And now I'm going to go, I think I go Sleep Powder here. Yeah, because I'm not dumb. That's the play. That's the play to make, guys. Now I go into Exca, because I'm like, okay, if he's asleep, maybe he'll predict me to be Scarfed. I don't know. He doesn't predict me to be Scarfed. He gets Focus Blast and I die. So that's cool. So, yeah, I'm not doing so hot. But I do have this Noivern here. And I can set up a Tailwind and do some cool plays. And then my Noivern dies. But so there goes Noivern. I was Specs. I didn't get to use them. But I do get a Tailwind up, and I go Dark Pulse, and I'm like, oh yeah, this Hoop is going to tear him up. And he has a Sash, but he has Destiny Bond. So I'm like, I will take this opportunity and set up a sub. So I do that. I don't know why he didn't go for a Shadow Ball there. Anyway, I'm just going to Dark Pulse and kill him now. Now, unfortunately, I think that was my last Tailwind turn. I think it was. Yeah, there we go. So I'm out of Tailwind, which is a bummer. Luckily, Hoop is just going to be able to hit stuff hard. So he gets Drain Punch. Not really sure why he didn't Earthquake. I would have Earthquaked. But maybe he thought he could get back into the range where he wouldn't die from a Psyshock here? I don't know. Anyway, Psyshock did like 50% last time, so the crit didn't matter. So that's good. Go Hoopa, you rock. So in comes Sylve, and I'm like, well, he's probably gonna parting shot. I might as well just get a sub up, that way he can't hit me with like a sleep powder or a glare or whatever it is that Serp does. So that was my plan, right? And I'm like, well, he can't really set up a sub on me because I can just break it. But he tries to set up a sub anyway. I break it. So that's cool. He's gonna show me his lefties and whatnot. And now he has to break my sub because he knows I can break his. He doesn't benefit anything from, you know, trying to do other stuff. So I'm going to switch here. And the switch is pretty obvious. But for whatever reason, he doesn't predict it. So I'm going to go Mega Venu. He goes Leech Seed. And yeah, Venu's not having any of that. And then Serp just kind of dies here. He goes Leaf Storm, which I quad resist. I don't know if he had any other attacks. Maybe he did. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. But there goes Serp. And Venu's still at a lot of health. So I'm going to go for the Sludge Bomb. And he shows me Air Slash, which is actually kind of scary because he can potentially just flinch me now. And he is Scarf, so he's going to outspeed everything. And yeah, he does flinch me here, which is a bummer. Now, I don't want to go into Hoopa to try and preserve the differential, just because if he hits me twice and flinches me once, then I'm not going to do so hot. So I save Hoopa's health, I bring him in after, and then we revenge kill. Because that's what Hoopa does. Gets revenge for me. Good job, Bob Hoskins. I also lost my nicknames when I switched over to mobile. This was supposed to be named Bob Hoskins. Oh well. Anyways, guys, that's week 1 of IPA. Hopefully we'll be able to upload everything. That's my plan. So, yeah, if you enjoyed, feel free to leave a comment. And I'll see you next time. Later, guys.